Paramount Pictures is proud to announce that due to the success of Transformers, they have officially greenlit the G.I. Joe movie? Wonder who's gonna direct that? Steven Sommers? Sommers. No!
In a world of uncertainty, where movie theaters are plagued by remakes and sequels, in a world where big-budget movies can still suck, in this world we have the Blockbuster Buster.
Greetings, fanboys and fangirls. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster. While some might say the director Steven Sommers is a hack who destroys franchises, I say he's a genius who continuously weasels his way to the helm of some of the biggest franchises of our day and age. Some of us poor naive bastards actually thought Sommers was finished with his path of destruction, but we weren't prepared for his masterwork, G.I. Joe: The Rise of Cobra! Based on the popular 80s cartoon, the plot of G.I. Joe is very simple. Covert military group G.I. Joe's sole purpose is to stop the evil terrorist organization named Cobra from taking over the world. And now you know.
Knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe!
So just to recap, G.I. Joe good, Cobra bad. But that's not good enough for the master of cinematic cannon fodder. No! Sommers opted to cram enough exposition in this movie to fill a Tolkien novel. So Legionnaires, I implore you, put some shades on, because you're about to witness the kind of genius that'll melt your eyeballs! So the original G.I. Joe animated movie opens with a kick-ass action sequence in which Cobra tries to blow up the Statue of Liberty, and the Joes show up with jetpacks and machine guns ready to stump a mudhole in Cobra's ass. The live-action movie starts with Destro delivering a speech at a military conference. Well, that's just lame. I'm sorry, that's just awful. Well, let's hear what Doctor Who has to say.
Nanomite, and has the ability to eat anything from a single tank to an entire city.
Hold your horses there, partner. You have a weapon that can destroy cities in seconds and you go and show it to all the major military powers of the world? Okay, the next line in this movie needs to be, "Sir, you're under arrest. These men will show you to your cell."
Done.
Did you all take stupid pills this morning?
Well, at least Duke, the fearless leader of G.I. Joe, was watching the whole thing. What, is Dennis Quaid not playing Duke? Who's playing Duke then? Damn it! Is this gonna be one of those horrible movies where they cast a bunch of young-looking assholes in parts that were intended for adults? Well, at least you warned me. It can't possibly get any worse.
Not gonna.
Damn it! Is this gonna be one of those movies where everybody pretends that Marlon Wayans is funny?
One that can't be explained or quantified.
So Duke and Ripcord are trying to transport Destro's nanites when they are suddenly intercepted by Cobra. Luckily, G.I. Joe is there to save their hide.
Don't make me shoot a woman!
Wait, that's G.I. Joe? Except for Heavy Duty and Snake Eyes, everybody else looks either too young or nothing like the character they're supposed to be. This isn't G.I. Joe, it's G.I. Babies. This is ridiculous. Who are they gonna get to play Cobra Commander? Tommy from Third Rock from the Sun?
He's a real American hero.
Tug, do you mind? One more time. Thank you. So Colonel Honk agrees to let Duke and Ripcord join G.I. Joe because they're
Nice guys.
Unfortunately, Duke and Ripcord need to be trained before Cobra strikes again. If there was only a way to make their training move faster. This is the montage! This is the montage! The movie will move much, much faster thanks to the montage! So the Joes are united and ready for battle, and what is with the ninja suits? Okay, while I may not be the biggest G.I. Joe fan in the world, one thing that I did like about G.I. Joe is that they were all individuals, all from different branches of the military, with different abilities and different skills who come together for a greater purpose. Putting them in matching outfits completely tarnishes that. How the hell did they come up with this decision? Hey guys, you know what would be hot if we got ourselves matching ninja suits?
I don't know, Rip. That sounds really lame.
Yeah, man, we already have a ninja in the team. Hey man, it worked for the X-Men. Hugh Jackman has a ninja suit. Hails to the yeah. Shit man, then count me in.
American politics. Governors, senators.
So the super secret unfindable G.I. Joe base is attacked by Cobra, and I guess it's time for a flashback. Wait, we're in the middle of a fight. Let's just skip this and get back to it. What? Another flashback? WTF, mofo? Does everybody in this movie have to have a flashback? Are those fish gonna have a flashback too?
Nemo! Nemo, no!
So the Baroness steals the nanites with the help of Storm Shadow, who is Snake Eye's arch nemesis. These two have been fighting since the day they met, when they were 10. Cause all Asian people are born knowing martial arts?
I find that offensive. Just because I'm of Japanese ancestry, you assume I know karate.
So now that Cobra has the nanites, they plan to go to Paris and test them on the Eiffel Tower, and they plan to wreak as much havoc as possible with Go Gadget Car! Okay. Alright, it's up to G.I. Joe to stop them. They must use all their wits and all their hard-earned skills to put a stop to this vile threat.
I am Iron Man.
Oh god, I can't breathe. Oh jeez, I think I'm in it. How about you guys check out how many movies Steven Sommers can rip off in less than 2 hours? So Cobra's in the move and G.I. Joe has to stop them. ERod, if you were a G.I. Joe, how would you handle this? Well, if I had G.I. Joe's resources, I would contact the French authorities, establish a barricade, lead Cobra away from civilians, then I would do a quick fly-through with an Apache helicopter and just mow the enemy vehicle down with the minigun. But I'm just a civilian. I'm sure G.I. Joe has a way better plan.
The French are pretty upset.
You think?
Are you going to shoot me?
Wow, there are a lot of cameos in this movie by the cast of The Mummy. You know who doesn't make a cameo who probably should? Sergeant fucking Slaughter! That's right, the only live-action member of G.I. Joe doesn't make an appearance in the live-action G.I. Joe movie, and that's
bullshit!
In an effort to deactivate the nanites, Duke gets captured, and Cobra Commander subjects him to some torture, but not before he submits to one of my favorite cliches, revealing the details of your evil plan to the good guy. So apparently, Cobra Commander invented the nanites, and he gained the wealth and the technology to turn them into weapons by pimping out his sister to powerful and wealthy men. What? You're a genius and that's the best plan you can come up with? Wow, you and Lex Luthor need to march your asses back to evil medical school and become real mad scientists. So the Joes and Cobra clash in an underwater battle of epic proportions. The Baroness becomes a good guy for some reason. Cobra Commander gets a new mask because he can. And Destro gets a metal face so he can look more like his action figure. Wait, this is just dumb. Earlier in the movie, Sartan, the Master of Disguise, used a machine to make himself look like the President. If they can make themselves look like whomever they want, why not fix Destro's face? For that matter, what does the Cobra Commander fix his own face? If they can make themselves look like whomever they want, why look like Freddy Krueger where they can look like Brad Pitt or Antonio Banderas? Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but to stop Zartan from infiltrating the White House. They ended on a cliffhanger? You pretentious fuck!
Busted. That was exhilarating, ERod. You will do well as a minion of Cobra.
What did you say?
Nothing. Retreat!
That's what I thought. Yo, Joe. This movie's a shitfest of shittiness. If I could summarize all of its lameness into one issue, it's that this movie in no way resembles G.I. Joe. Even though I don't like Transformers, Superman Returns, or Punisher Warzone, at least those movies resemble the material from which they're based. Somewhere in between the ninja suits, the bad casting, and the 101 flashbacks, this movie lost its right to call itself the G.I. Joe movie. In fact, if I had it my way, I would change the title of this movie from G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra to Young Fucks in Black Leotards Do Dumb Shit. It's no wonder this movie bombed. It bombed like the Eiffel Tower. But Sommers has bombed before and bounced right back with the worst movies. I just find it hard to imagine him making something worse than this. Really? Well, bring it on, biatch. We'll be ready for you. Until then, that was one busted, thousands more to go. I'm ERod, and I'm the Blockbuster Buster.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe.